In this video, we are going to look at how to save a NumPy array on disk so that you can load them back in another project and keep working on that. So if you go to this tab, and if you don't see this one, just open it from here. So currently we don't have any extra file here except the sample data provided by Colab. So to save it is very easy. We just call numpy.save and you pass in what's the path to save and then your NumPy array. So if we do that and refresh it, we can see there's a file here already saved. And to load it back, use the np.load. So to load it back, and then we can actually look at AR2 loaded. So that's the same as AR2, right? So we can actually compare whether the same, and this would do an element-wise comparison. And then we can actually call the method on. So this itself is a NumPy array, but it's a Boolean one, Boolean data type. We can call it on all to check whether all of them are the same. So they are true, which means all elements are the same. And I can compare this using this way because these are integers, and if it's float, it's better to use np.testing, and then there's a bunch of assert, and just choose the one. It's either assert equal or assert or close. A second way to save is to save it like a dictionary. For example, in the first case, we can just save one array into one file. But if you want to save multiple array into one file, you can also do that. So that's the savez function. There's another savez.compress. So savez.compress works similar to savez, but it just compress the data. So here I put in savez and then the path where you want to save it. The convention for single NumPy is npy. For like a dictionary, multiple NumPy array in one file is npz. That's just the convention. And then you put in what's the key and value. So here just put in the same as the variable name. So ARR is this one and ARR2. We just showed it here. ARR is the example I created earlier about matrix multiplication. AR2 is this one, demonstration in broadcasting. So I can do that. And when I refresh, you will see data NPC is here. So you can send this data to a drive or somewhere to someone else, or upload to your GitHub. And then I can load it back to data. I can look at each of these. So you access the data as if it's a dictionary. So data.keys, let's see what so tell you it has this following keys. So if you're doing like a grand challenge, and they probably prepare data like this, such as this year's grand challenge on those prediction, it's all in this MPZ format. And when you load, you want to see what keys are there, just treat it as a dictionary. So .keys will tell you what keys are there. So there you have it, save data to disk.